Welcome back, it's Brendan from Mitchell Contracting, and we're excited to show you our newest Niagara Falls project. This project here is going to be a main floor renovation, so we're going to be updating all of the tile throughout the main floor, and there's quite a bit of it. We're going to be updating the kitchen. This was a beautiful home, well built, but it's shown its age, and we're here to kind of give it some new life and bring it back to the modern era. First up on our scope is going to be to get these stairs brought back to life. So right now it's been beautifully done, but it has aged, so we're going to be losing all the carpet. We're going to be going with a full tread, so all oak throughout, stained to match the new hardwood that we'll be putting throughout some of these rooms. A new handrail through here with some black spindles, sort of bring it back into the 20th century. We'll be getting rid of all of this floor through here and we'll be going with a larger 12 by 24 tile. So not too big, but it's definitely going to add some size to the space and definitely bring it back to sort of where the clients were thinking. Moving through this space, this was the existing kitchen through here. So we had sort of a U-shaped kitchen with a really small non-functional island in here. After some careful thought, we had decided that it was going to be best to lose the small island. We're going to go with a nice peninsula, which will extend off of this wall here. This way we still have lots of room for the dining room, so they can still have an eat-in kitchen. There was a small pantry over here which was difficult to access and didn't really present itself well. Upon our discussions, we had decided that we were going to remove these walls through here. We were going to do a really nice custom pantry which will extend from this corner all the way over to there. In that will be, lots of pull-outs, tons of storage. They'll be able to get a lot more use out of that rather than this kind of dimly lit and smaller pantry which was a walk-in style. Some of the other items on this that were discussed on our initial consultation was how to make this opening bigger, and that's something that we've started to work on now. So we've obviously done a lot of careful planning into this, and after opening it up, we've realized that we have some obstacles in our way, which can be definitely a typical trait of doing renovations. We do a lot of research and a lot of investigation into these types of things before we commit to something, and we knew that there was going to be some stuff in here. Now we're working on solutions to get these things out of our way so we can still meet the goals that we had for the project. We have quite a substantial project on the outside as well, so I'd love to take you along and show you that. So let's take a look at the exterior portion of this project. So this is going to be sort of phase 2. So we'll be doing this while we're here, but what we've decided to do is to try to focus on the inside while we kind of roll through March and get through some of this nasty weather. And then, starting on April when the weather breaks, we'll be starting out here. They wanted something with a bit of coverage. Right now they do have a nice deck, but it's very open. They get a lot of sun back here and it wasn't always usable in those really hot summer months. So we proposed building a nice pergola off the back. So it's going to be about 18 feet wide by over 40 feet long. We're not totally redesigning the exterior of this project. So we're going to be sort of staying within the architecture here that's existing. So it'll be sort of a colonial feel, but we're also going to be throwing in some wood elements in there as well. We'll be matching the existing soffit fascia trough. And then for the floor, we're going to lose the deck, drop it all the way down so we maximize privacy. This way we don't look over the fence at our neighbors all day. We're going to be doing an exposed aggregate finish on this with a 12-inch border with like a charcoal stamped concrete. So we're really excited about that. Just because we have such a beautiful yard here, we're really happy to add some of our touch to it.